Okay, while he's drying, I had visualized that he should be on a box of some type. So that's what we're going to work on next while he's drying. And this is a box that I bought at the auction. It's got a lid. The lid is missing this piece, and I did have that piece, so I just need to reattach that on the top. Probably gonna leave these rusty. I might just spray some acrylic on them. And it's got these really cool side handles. I'm not gonna paint those either, but I might sand them a little, just a tiny bit, to get like the chippy stuff off, and put some acrylic on that. Okay, this side is good. This side is good. This side is good. But the bottom is ruined. So what I'm going to really make it simple. I'm going to pull these boards off, pull these metal corners off, or take the skill saw and try to get it as straight as I can, and then just nail gun a new bottom on it. I know it won't be original, but what's I'm going to do about that? You know, you can't have everything. I got my, this is a nail pulling tool. If you don't have one of these in your tool stash, they're not really expensive, and they do last a long time, so you might want to pick up one. But if you don't have one and you're trying to do a project like this, you can use the back of the hammer. Just put it on there, you know, and do that. We're going to use both. I got this box at the auction. I think I paid like $3 for it. And the inside had all kind of stuff in it, so got a pretty good deal on that. Now I could have just cut all that off because I'm going to be cutting it anyway, but I want to see how far down I can go, and to make sure I get the rod off. It's pretty deep on that side. Wonder if I can get these out. Let's just see if we can see how long one is. If the saw doesn't touch it, we should be okay. Can't tell with that one because it broke. Well, I just hope they're not in the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these for my guide for the straight line. I'm gonna like go from that one to that one for my line. So that we got a little dip right there. That shouldn't be too hard to fix. Otherwise, that looks pretty good. Mouth full of sawdust. Now, let's see what we got. Trying to decide which side of the board that I want to put on the bottom. Okay, this side's going to go on the bottom. This side's going to go on the bottom. But it had some, another little piece of wood here. I don't know what that was for. But I think I got it down smooth enough. And then this will go on the outside. Like that. Okay. Now I'm satisfied with that piece. Got this board measured out. It goes that way. So the box is not level. You kind of tap it a little bit without messing it up. Don't think I can, and I don't think I'm going to try because I don't want to mess up the box. We need a little shim for this piece that's broken off. It didn't stay with it. So I'm thinking about you hear that bird? It always reminds me of the jungle movies when I was a kid. The only place we're not really square at is right here. And I think it'll be okay. The rest of it matches up. Oh man, if that was at the front, I could just put that back on there, couldn't I? Wonder could I find some more of these? I know I probably wouldn't be able to find an old rusty one like this. I think it goes that way, yeah. Oh man, that look good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 of them on the back and then try to find 2 that match to go on the front. I always get these boxes when I see them, like at the auction or yard sales. Because if I can't put it back together and use it for something, I can definitely use the parts on it. Like the hardware on this one, I just love it. It's really beautiful. And it was only $3. And the stuff that was in it was worth more than that. It had a set of made in Japan bookends in it that were pretty sought after. Needless to say, I gave them to my daughter for Christmas because she just loves stuff like that. Every now and then you got to keep something for yourself. It had a pressure cooker in it too. And I said, oh wow, I can use that extra jiggler. If it don't work, you know, I can use that jiggler for my other pots. And it did work. It was in good shape. What What else was in this box? It was a pressure cooker, bookends. That was the two most useful things that was in it. Okay, that's the bottom finished. Now let's work on this top. This looks like they made a piece of shiplap or tongue and groove with 3 pieces of board. It doesn't look. Oh no, it is cut out. Look at that. Oh man, somebody had some skills. Look at that. Definitely want to save that. Let's see if we can get it back in here. What do we need to do to get it back in here? Let's go to the other side. This piece goes to there. So here's a, need to get that out. Okay, now it looks like originally they had a little piece of strip here and a little piece of strip here maybe to hold that in. Oh, I got it on backwards. Ooh, let me take it apart. Oh. Come on, dude. You need to take a minute. Okay, thank you, glue. Nice. The patina was on this side, and I wanted to keep that. Okay, so looks like the original problem was when they sit something on it, these caved in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those little strips back in here, And I might put a little brace in it. It's supposed to be in the 90s here next week in South Carolina. I'll probably have to get up really early to do crafting until I get some air conditioning in that shop. Alright, let's see what else we need to do. So we found our other parts that we want to use. We got this at the Hobby Lobby, and it was originally $5.99, but yesterday, or not yesterday, but I think it was Friday, they were 50% off, so we got that for $3. And these were also 50% off, and this is over where the clock section is at Hobby Lobby. I could not find exactly the same thing, and I really don't want to change it up. I really want to keep what's on it, but if you can't find it, you can't find it. Okay, so that one's going to go there. Then I'm going to pop these off and make them all match. Okay, so that's for the top. Woo-wee! Look at, I bet y'all can't even see them. Look at them little teeny nails. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to see if I can do it. If I can't, I'm just going to get something else. Okay, the ones for the bottom, I also could not find replacements exactly for the bottom. So, we're going to use these. And they were also $3.49, but they were 50% off. They got a little bit bigger nail, but oh, and they're not in a little package either, and I just dropped one. Okay, I gotta find something to set this in. Okay. I'm gonna lose those little nails. I have to get Carter out here to help me find that other nail. Oh, I found it. Look how tiny it is. Whew. Okay, the horse is ready, so all we need to do now is finish up the box and then do the staging pictures for the horse. Okay, so let's get that horseshoe on there. I don't think I'm going to glue it. Oh, and I found one of these. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay. Alright, let's get started on it. We should be finished with this project in just a little bit. Alright, let's get the horseshoe on first. We got to find the middle. And of course I'm going to eyeball it, because this is a rustic style craft, and I think that'll be great. Alright, right here we got where there was a knot hole, so I want to avoid that knot hole. We got 2 screws that'll fit in there and not go through that piece of wood, but they're silver, and I did not have any black ones or brown ones. So what I'm going to do, just going to paint them a little bit. I got this weekend while I was up in Asheville junking, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 cans of this. It's called nail hole and corner filler, and they're all. This is probably the most used one out the pack. And I think it's for people that make frames so they can cover in little nail holes on the frames. 2 ounces of this. So I looked it up on Amazon and they're over $20 a can. And I got this whole bag for $3.99. That's over $100 worth of stuff if I would have bought it brand new. And the white one hadn't been used at all. It's got gold, mahogany, walnut, all the different wood colors. So I thought I'm always looking for crafting supplies at thrift stores. Okay, let's get this horseshoe on. Now we got this little keyhole cover. Bang. Okay, there's the front. Now let's get these corners. This is the top. Oh boy, that's not going to have anything to screw into. See, this corner's missing. So I got to go find a little piece of wood for that. A little shim or something to see can I stain it all the same. This one's bowing up. Why are you bowing up? Ooh, I don't want to crack it. Okay, I'm just going to leave it bowed up because I don't want to mess it up any further. Maybe that'll give it an illusion. I think I remember seeing this little trick on educational TV a long time ago. Alright, let's see if we can try it. Since these are so tiny, my goodness. This is the little bag they came in. I'm going to poke it through a hole in that little bag. See if the cellophane will hold it for me. Then you just pull the cellophane off. Yay, it worked. Okay, let's try that again. That sure saved you fingers. Just poke it through the little plastic. I'm sure there's something else you can use to do this with. That's just what screws came in. Alright, I'm going to go around and do all the rest of the corners and the bottom, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, we shimmed up that little piece that broke out, so this fits on now. And what we did is, I didn't want to take, I'm going to change that screw. I didn't want to take these originals back off, so I made the back match and the front match with the new ones. Did the same on the bottom, made the front match, and left the old ones on the back to match. Now this new little shim piece of wood right here does not match, so I'm going to try to stain it a little bit. And then I'm going to try to put the same wax on these new pieces that I have on the horse, and see if that'll match a little bit better. Okay, let's do that and we'll be through. I'm doing this over here because when I took that piece off, it left the indentation. But I did have 2 rusty nails, so I glued the nails back in the holes there and sanded off the outline for it. So that looks like it's going to be okay. Alright, let's put some wax on it. Now we're through with it. Let's stage it with the horse on it and see how it looks.